Hello, I'm Evan Peterson, and today I'm going to show you how to fix your closed captions from Kaltura. So the first thing you should know that Kaltura generates closed captions for you automatically when you upload a video within 24 hours. Often it's within a couple of hours. It generates captions for you and sends you email to let you know it has done it. So the captions do a good job, or Kaltura does a good job of generating these captions, but they're not perfect and they need to be corrected, and often they need to be enriched. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to get me off full screen here, and I think I'll move me up there. So I'm in Canvas. The next thing I'll want to do is find my videos, a video that I want to check my captions on. So over on the left hand side, I have to find my media, and it's right there. And if your course doesn't have my media, this is how you fix it. You go down to settings, and then you find the navigation pad or link up here, and then there's two lists here. There's a top list, you see this is a group, and there's a bottom group. So this bottom group are tools available in Canvas that you do not see on this menu bar here. So for instance, if my media was not showing, it would have been on this bottom list, and I would take it and I would drag it up to the top list, and I would hit save, and then my media will show up in this right or left hand navigation. So I'm going to go to my media and I'm going to find my video. I'll move my face over there out of the way, and this is the video that I want to check the captioning on. So I click on the name of the video, and then I go to Actions, and I find Caption and Enrich. Okay, so here is kind of a summary of my captions for my video. So I only have one captions. It's automatically generated one. There could be multiple language ones here. There could be several different captions, but this is the one that they did, and this is what I want to fix. I want to use their starting point, and I want to continue on with that. So I click on the pencil for edit. So this is the closed caption editor, and I can see that this is an English language, and I see it has some tools. There's a search, and there's a replace, and there's an add speaker. So what add speaker is, I can add myself as a speaker for these, and if there's multiple speakers, this becomes to be more important, but I am the only speaker in this video. I can hit add, and you can see what it did. It added my name to each one of these things. And there's a revert and a save. A word of caution with the revert. This means revert to when you first started, or I should say to the last time that you saved. This is not just a undo one time. So if you worked in your half hour and didn't save and hit revert, you're going to learn the hard way that it goes all the way back to when you started. So save often. When you know you're doing well, come up here and hit save, and use revert with caution. So the first thing I would tell you to do is to just review the captions and see if there's anything glaringly wrong, like I am Evan Peterson. I must not have said that very clearly. And I had a comment about snow being outside. I can fix that, and I can scroll down, and I can look for spelling things. I can look for things that are words that are wrong, maybe scientific terms that I said that it did not know what that term is, and I can fix that. And that search and replace might be good for that if I say it often. Like, what if it said my toes is for mitosis? I could do a search and replace, something like that. So, and then I'm also looking to see if there's any of these that have a lot of words in there. For instance, if I click on this, I can see there's 46 characters in this caption, and you can have up to 62, and the best practices is probably, in between 32 and 64. But this one isn't bad, but I'm going to correct it just to show you as an example. So I could bust this into two different captions just by hitting this plus. See, it made a little copy here. And on the top one, I could say the bottom part of this list is, and on the bottom one, I can take the first part of that caption out, and then I can save, and I can see on my video over here what it did with the correction that I made. So that is one thing you could do. So we're looking for the flow, not too many words. We're looking for spelling corrections, and if there was any sounds in the background, say there was music or something like that, I could write in here intense music. And I believe that's supposed to be a bracket, not a bracket, which there isn't any. But I just want to show you that's the sort of things that you would put in there. So you can continue on down to the bottom, make sure there's nothing obviously wrong, and correct words along the way. And it goes pretty quick. I would say that you could do an hour lecture in probably about a half hour. You could have it all corrected. And I think it's very worthwhile for your audience for you to do that. So I can continue just looking for the words, and then if I want to see how it looks like on my video, I can come over here and see how it looks.
In Kaltura, you navigate to it in Canvas.
So it's pretty good. So I'm going to make believe I made it to the end, and that is the end. So I would just hit save on this. Are you sure you want to save? And hit save. And I can always come back and correct it later if I find another badly spelled word in there or some sort of shortcoming. So that's all there really is to it for correcting the captions and enriching your captions using Kaltura inside of Canvas. So if you have any questions or if you'd like Callie or I to help you with this, just shoot us an email.